Okay, welcome. We're going to do another lesson here. This time I got the acoustic, and we're going to do Sweet Home Alabama today. I'm using the acoustic. All my lessons, these beginner series, you can use either electric or acoustic. And just so you know that. So if you got an acoustic, that's fine. We're going to do Sweet Home Alabama, okay? And Sweet Home Alabama goes something like this. Now you'll know that what we're doing is a beginner guitar lesson, and so we're not going to necessarily play the exact opening line as Sweet Home Alabama, but we're going to play the right chords. And so that will allow you to play with the song, even though you may not be doing as intricate picking. But the whole song is simple. It just goes D, C, G, D, C, G. So I was looking at what to give you guys for your next guitar lesson, and I realized this is a really easy song. It's chords you already know, because if you've seen my prior videos, I've already covered chords D, C, and G, and then I'm going to show you how to sync it with a rhythm. But let me go over the chords again, just in case you're just now tuning in, okay? So what we have is D. Now D, I want you to play the 4th string open. Then I want you to take your first finger and put it on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Okay, hold it there, and then put your 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and then put your 2nd finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and play the bottom 4 strings, 4, 3, 2, 1, all at once. Okay, that's a nice D chord. Now for C, we're going to do C, just like I showed you in your earlier lesson. 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, 5th string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string, and then 1st finger on the 1st fret, 2nd string. Play strings 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's C. We got D, C, and now lastly it's G. G. Okay, I covered that earlier too, but here it is again. 2nd finger on the 3rd fret, 6th string. 1st finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, and then do the next 3 open, and then just on the bottom put your 1st finger on the 3rd fret, 1st string. Play all 6 strings, and that's G. Okay, so rhythmically you're going to do 2 Ds, D, 2 Cs, and then 4 Gs. D, C, G. Let's try it with some drums. I slowed it down, these drums, but let's try to get a rhythm, okay? It's 2 Ds, 2 Cs, and 4 Gs. You have to count to yourself and keep track of what number you're on the Ds, the Cs, and Gs, okay? So it's like this: 2, 3, 4, and D, C, G, D, C, G. That's just to give you a vibe. Now, for some of you, if you're a beginner, that could be extremely fast. And so I encourage you to just slow the lesson down. Let me see if I can find a marker. Here's one. Okay, so what we're dealing with is D, C, and G. It's D, C, and G, and it's 2 beats, 2 beats, and 4 beats. D, C, G. Okay? So keep that in mind. Even write it out. It could help you if you write it out on your end at home and just write D, C, and then G. 2 beats of D, 2 beats of C, 4 beats of G. Now if I take this groove and slow it down, here we have like this. And it's D, C, G, D, C, G. let's go to the song, Sweet Home Alabama. Let's actually hear what they're doing. Keep in mind they're doing it a lot faster. I saved this lesson more towards the end. This, I believe, is acoustic lesson number 9 in my series on YouTube. And I saved it towards the end because this is still a beginner lesson, but you have to be able to switch quickly, you know. So that alone could be something where you could work on for a week of just getting D quickly, C, G, D, C, G, just to be able to get there quick enough to be able to participate with the song. This is the song. Check it out. Here's the groove with the D, 3, 4, and D, C, G, G, G. Now, like I said, the guitars, I simplified them so you can play with it. The artist is actually doing a more intricate line. And I do not expect you to get that. But just try it with the D, C, G. Remember, it's 2 Ds, 2 Cs, 4 Gs. I'm going to jam out with Lynyrd Skynyrd. It's the whole song, they just do the groove. So once you get it, you got it. I encourage you, if you're working towards this lesson, listen to the song every day. And try to picture what the chords are doing. And then work on it on your guitar. When you get to a point that you can play with the song, by all means play with the song as much as possible. The less you play by yourself, and the more you can play with the song, the more, well, first of all, the more fun you're going to have, but also the more in time and in tune you're going to be with the groove, okay? So, let's hear it. A little bit more advanced, just strumming to fill it in. Some of you at home, if you're a little bit better strummers, you can. Okay, so that's a fun one. Hopefully that'll be a hit around the campfire.